Taping and mudding is the process of joining pieces of drywall into a single solid wall. When done correctly, the wall will be flat and smooth, and the seams will be almost impossible to see. We're gonna show you how to tape and mud drywall and how to keep everything clean and neat in the area where the work is being done. We are going to use fiberglass mesh tape. It's self-adhesive, which makes it easier to apply. That means you won't have to mud your seams first. Place a piece of fiberglass mesh tape over the seam. Push it into place to secure it and smooth out the tape. Now it's time for the first coat of mud. We are using pre-mixed all-purpose mud for our first coat. Use a 6-inch putty knife to apply about 1 inch of mud to cover the tape. Then, wipe away any excess mud, just like that. After it dries, sand the compound to smooth it out. With the straight joints taped and mudded, it's time to tackle the corners. Apply joint compound to the corner, then place a crease strip of paper tape in the corner. Paper tape is best for corners because it is thin and flexible. With a putty knife, apply mud over the paper tape in the corners. The next step is to apply a second coat of mud to all the areas you've taped. This time, we're gonna go with a lightweight all-purpose mud. Apply a thin layer with a 10-inch knife using consistent strokes. Wipe away the excess mud and allow the second layer to dry. When dry, sand the drywall seams. Now it's time to apply a third coat of mud to cover any remaining marks on the drywall and make sure that your seams are set. Lightweight mud, known as hot mud, is often used as the final coat because it dries and sets the seams quickly. So put the contents of the mud into a bucket and add a small amount of water. Use a power drill with a mud mixer attachment to mix a thinner consistency before applying. Then, use a 10-inch putty knife to apply a final layer of mud. Now, allow the mud to dry. Before starting the final sand, check that the compound is completely dry, which means it will look uniformly white. Use a 120 grit paper to sand over the joints until you have a smooth surface with no lines between the edges of the compound and the drywall, and with no ridges or pinholes anywhere in the compound. Here are the tools and materials you'll need. Good luck, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot.